La 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 la. Hello. I doubt anybody's here, but I wanted to check the computer anyway. I wanted to see what's going on. Did I comb? I think I combed my hair. I don't remember. I just got out of the shower. I just got out of the shower. No, I don't want that. Already with the stupid commercials? Really? Really? All right. If you want to join me, come on in. Barbara Goff, how are you? Hi, John Esper. Good evening. Jeff from the rainy Columbus, Ohio, of course. Angie Sue, hi, dear. Sean Smith, hi, hi, hi. Thank you for joining me so early. That's very nice of you. Very, very nice of you. I was checking the computer to see how it's working. Last time I went on, it was terrible, if you remember. I'm trying to adjust the camera. No, okay, good. That's straight. Susan Ann, you're once a month, once every 2 months. How are you? How are you doing? How you doing? Rain finally stopped. I guess it's going to be nice tomorrow. Today it never really got out of the 50s. It was cold, damp 50s. Sean Smith, I'll be down July 6th through the 12th. Good. Come up and see us at the coaster, would you? That'd be nice. That'd be very, very nice. Virginia Alexander, how are you, dear? Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. It's a Friday night. Last time I looked, it was Friday night. And just finished. I don't even know what time it is. I forgot. It's 7:48. I bought a new clock, but I didn't plug it in. The other one burned out. I think that last lightning storm we had zapped it up here, and I knew that wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. So, and you can hear me all right, right? Because I unplugged the cameras and stuff, and hopefully I'm coming through all right. And tomorrow it'll be sunny and highs in the 60s. So if you're thinking about coming up, perfect, perfect, perfect. Coming up to the Smoky Mountains would be a great time for you to do so. This weekend's supposed to be nice. I don't know what was going on, but I went out tonight. I had to go to the post office, and I'll share that story with you in a little bit. And I noticed Clayball's RV park was packed. Yesterday, there was nobody there. There was nobody there. Now the thing is full. So is there something going on that I should know about? I don't know. Virginia Alexander resting with foot's in a cast. Never before had a cast. What'd you do? That drinking's getting out of hand, right? You stumbled out of the bar, right? Is that what happened? No. You take care of your foot, whatever it is you're doing. Put your foot up, relax, and just enjoy what we're doing here for a little while. I appreciate that. Last time I was on, I could not get this thing to stop skipping. I did everything I could. Sean Smith, how the crowds after the July 4th. After July 4th, they linger. They don't go home like they used to. Pretty much in the summer, it's from this point on, the season is in. And as the days go by, the season will get thicker and thicker right through till after fall. So if you're thinking about coming up, it's hit or miss, but I always suggest coming up on a Monday or Tuesday. And if you're going to rent someplace, rent it, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they raise the rates. And then the rest of the weekend, you're going to pay twice as much for stuff. Right now, you can get a cabin reasonably cheap during the week, $150 for a 2-bedroom, 1-2-bath cabin. And to me, that's cheaper than getting a hotel room. By the time you're done with the hotel room and the inconvenience of a hotel, I don't know. Freaky accident? Yeah, I knew alcohol was involved. Larry, how are you? I was thinking about you the other night, not in a bad way or slutty way. I'm glad glad I'm alive, or glad I'm alive getting on her, unless she's getting on your nerves. Where is Leslie? Is she out today? She with you tonight? The Harvey Five. There she is, right there, right there. Very good. I appreciate it. Gary with 2 R's. Good evening, Jeff and everyone. Thank you, Gary with 2 R's. Virginia Alexander, say hello. Say hello to each other. And always subscribe to each other. Give them a thumbs up, like you're supposed to give me a thumbs up. It just helps the channel. Dry Creek Beard Cares in the room. How you guys? You're back up in Indiana, or you back down here again? I can never tell where you guys are. I got my coffee because I stopped at Weagle Weigels. See, I stopped at Weagle Weigels, and I got Miss Marie an iced mocha. She likes iced mocha. John Esper, hit those thumbs. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. John was down the other day, and we went on the coaster. I have to take a sip. Spaceman Doug, how are you? What up? What up? What up? What up, my friend? Just trying to get situated. I was thinking about you too. I know you are. I know you are. And I noticed there's this guy that does these. I guess you call them duets on TikTok, and he resembles you. He's got your eyes, your expressive face, and stuff. And he doesn't say a word. He doesn't say a word. It's his face that says everything, which is very good. When I see it again, I'll send it to you, and you see he doesn't have a beard. Though. You still have a beard. This guy doesn't have a beard. Dry Creek, Indiana. We're back coming. Oh, damn. Wait, I gotta. Okay, there it is. To finish getting ready. Coming up a week to finish getting ready. The grand opening at the Mountain Mile shop next week. That's right. Dry Creek Beard Care is opening a new location in the Mountain Mile. You know where the Mountain Monster is? Well, they have a new location going in there. And you can, by the way, Denise, you can put where it is. I have no problem with that. None whatsoever. James Steve, hi. Good to see you. Larry Hart, Virginia, absolutely love bread. Who doesn't? I can't have it, but I love bread. Spaceman Dudley, it's cool with all the rain. Wish it warm. It will tomorrow. It's going to warm up. At least here it will. Board Game Man, how are you? He was at the coaster not too long ago, Board Game Man. And he's at Buc-ee's, right? Board Game Man? Trying to remember, is your first name Steve or Jim? Or am I completely off base on that? I completely forgot. I'm sorry. As I'm getting older, I'm getting worse with names. But thank you, Board. He met us, and we did an interview with him and Miss Marie at Buc-ee's. Sean Smith, I do hotels because I spend all my time exploring. And I agree with you. If you're going to come up here and you're not going to, let's say you get a cabin, because you're going to hang at the cabin usually after dark and maybe have a fire, because usually all of them have some sort of pit fire or a fireplace. But in the day, don't stay home, and God forbid, don't stay in the hotel. That's boring. There's nothing in a hotel but a bed, a mirror, a sink, a refrigerator, right? You know what I'm talking about. John Esper, we had 6 confirmed tornadoes in central Ohio Wednesday morning. Jamie, thank you, Jamie. I try to remember that. Jamie from Buc-ee's. Nice guy. Very nice guy. I was honored to meet you. And so was Miss Marie. She was shocked. She was shocked. Angie Sue saying hello to Dry Creek. Hi, Angie Sue. I think I'm all caught up. Spaceman Doug says hello, wife, and tell her lovely Marie. What's your wife's name? Spaceman. Virginia High Spaceman and Mrs. Spaceman. Oh goodness gracious! But it seems to be working. I was look. I hear the raccoons. I don't know if you can hear them. They're fighting. They're always doing something stupid. Sean Smith, is it worth going to Jason Aldean's new restaurant? I have not been there yet, but I've heard good things. Especially if you like rooftop eating, they have a good rooftop up there. Maybe you can tell us how good it is. Miss Marie and I, we don't do a lot of the tourist stuff, okay? Because first of all, I have to eat a certain amount of foods, and I can see in the picture I'm not as fat as I used to be. Am I? Am I looking thinner? I know I'm thinner. I'm fitting in my pants are falling off me now. Miss Marie says, pull up your pants. Jimmy Spencer, hello, Jeff, what up? Virginia saying hi to John Esper. Dry Creek. uh, 2628 Teaster Lane, Mountain Mile Annex, and right across from Flavortown. So if you know where Flavortown is, everybody should know where Flavortown is. Um, go there, check out their new stuff. Dry Creek Beard Care. I'll leave that alone for when you guys up here. Just thought of a bit. All right, I'll leave that. Harvey 5, you're looking fit, Jeff. Thank you. I feel much better too. And I'm eating well. I'm eating properly and no garbage. Absolutely no. Believe me, the temptations are there. Um, I'm a sucker for ice cream and really good cookies, not box cookies. Not that, I mean, like you go to a place and they make those cookies. I have to walk right by them. I have to. Jimmy Spence, hello, Dry Creek. Jimmy saying hello to Leslie, Dry Creek Beer Co. Hi, Jimmy. Angie Sue, hi, Virginia. The Harvey 5, hi, Jimmy. See, that's how we make friends. That's how we make friends. But I have to be careful what I eat. It's really important. Larry Harvey saw Carpetbagger video today. Goats. Yeah, Miss Marie saw him the other day. She didn't call me because I got other things I'm doing right now. And you know, if I run into him, I'll say, "Hey, how you doing, Jacob? I know Yitz," and then I'll be in the club, that special Carpetbagger club. But what can I say? You know, he seems like a nice guy. He seems like a nice guy. Never met him before. Harvey 5 saying hello to Virginia. Um, have you noticed? I don't know. Maybe you haven't. Have you noticed how many new YouTube channels are out there, spoof channels that are attacking Yitz and other channels? Have you noticed that? I've lost count now, but they're all out there. It's very interesting. So I'm always on my good behavior. uh, I got no. Nobody should have any complaints about me. You know, every once in a while, I get a bozo saying stupid things. Is this all you ever do? Is this all you? Well, this is what I do. If you don't like it, click it. Click it. I don't really care. Oh. Jimmy Spencer saying hello, Larry. Harvey 5 saying hello, Virginia. Um, so let me see. What did I was going to share with you? Oh, the post office. I'd ordered a bunch of stuff for Miss Marie's new car. She loves her new car, and we have been going out driving. Now, you have to understand, Miss Marie has not driven in many years, so she's kind of lost her edge on that. So I've been taking her out driving, making sure she knows how to stay on the road, because these roads are not like where we were in Florida. Where in Florida, it's pretty much a straight run. You get on a road, you just go. And that's the last time she drove was in Florida. So I got her the Outback, and I made sure I got her a good car because I want to make sure she's safe. And Outbacks are extremely safe cars. She didn't like the Legacy at all. It was too close to the ground because it's more of a sports car, and it made her feel like she was going too fast. So no, okay, no problem. So she said she wanted to drive, so I got a car. You know, it's a nice car. It's an Outback, safe, safe, safe. But I want to take her tomorrow. In fact, because it's going to be nice out, we'll be taking her out tomorrow and just driving around. I have an idea where I'm going to go, and it's going to be a long drive. And I'll probably go up the foothills like we normally go, because the foothills is very quiet. Now, Saturdays is going to be traffic. There's always going to be traffic. But during the week, if I ran into a dozen cars the whole time we were out there, that was a lot. But she does good. And it's a nice sightseeing for me. I usually have the cameras going, and this way it entertains me, and I keep my eyes on her, make sure she's doing all right. So Leslie says she saw a Carpetbagger today and goats, and saw Miss Marie in the back. Oh, you saw her in the background. Okay. Yeah, he came into the store, and he was doing his thing, like we all do our thing. You know, Virginia said, I love wrecking or racking trolls. Yeah, they're out there. They don't impress me. They never have. I've Every once in a while we get a flood of them. Remember last time Dry Creek was up here and Joshy and Stacy, they were on here with us. And next time I'll just block them, you know, because I'm not losing anything. They're not subscribers, so I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me, not at all. Uh, Larry Harvey says, Virginia, is that a channel? It could be Racking Trolls. There's so many. Larry, have you noticed any of them? Have you caught on how many new ones are out there? And it's amazing how they copy Fredits, Florida residents. It's almost identical. Somebody should come up with a new angle, do something a bit different. You got plenty of material to work with. Come up with a different angle. Virginia, Larry, Dry Creek Care. There's a few new ones. Yeah, yeah. I saw them the other night. I was just scrolling through. And I go, who's that? Um, I can't remember the names. The moment I see it, I go, I'll remember that. No, I won't. No, I won't. My memory's shot. Shot. Whack-a-mole, whack troll. There's a troll patrol. Is that maybe one of them? Troll patrol? And they're always, but they're also attacking Adam the Woo, Carpetbagger, the Tim Tracker. Is that what his name is? And a few other ones, which I have no idea who they are. Some of these Disney freaks, Oh, paging Mr. Morrow. Now there's a wingding. He's a wingding. There's something not all there up there. Larry Harvey. There's a Yankee in the Mouth. I've seen them. Next time I'll make a list. I'll keep it near me when I have my phone with me, and I'll jot down little to see how many there are up there. But there's quite a few. Frog King Tom, how are you? Tom, how's it going? Good to see you. He's one too. Right there, Frog King Tom. He's always doing a bunch of stuff, but he does a lot of his stuff central around the Gatlinburg slushy. Yes, yes, yes. I Now when I go up to Gatlinburg, I always see him walking around. Not Tom, but the slushy all the time. He's doing it. The thing I don't understand is, how I shoot my videos. You may see me do an intro and I'm gone. I show you the content, but with him, it's his face has to be three-quarters of the camera, and then the other quarter, or this side, the other quarter is what the content is, and that's really amateur. Amateur. What can I say? Saw that one, Larry. Hey, Tom. Everybody say hello to Frog King Tom. One day we'll run into each other. I don't know where, not physically. Oh, just we will run into each other. Oh God. But yeah, that's very amateur. Well, that shows to me a lack of self-esteem and a few other things. Yes, I know you are, Tom. I watch all yours, and I usually give you a heart or I'll say something. But I enjoy them. Robert Reed, good evening from Indiana. Robert, are you anywhere near Dry Creek Beard Care? Because they are in Indiana right now as we speak. Town, I don't know. I wouldn't say if I did, because we usually don't focus on where people live for obvious reasons. It's, I tried that for a while, but that didn't matter because people were stalking me for months, till they found the cabin. But then they realized there's a lot of security here. You're going to get caught. You're going to get caught or killed, one or the other. Yeah. Virginia saying hi to Frog King Tom. What's on the agenda, Tom? What has the slushy been doing this week? It's the same old boring, very amateur panning back and forth and just really and I don't know. I can't do that. I can do it, but I will not do it. If I don't have anything good to show you guys, I just don't even bother showing you. Frog King, a lot of free food this week. Why is there a lot of free? I did notice today that the Chuck Wagon cook-off. Forgot all about it. I guess they'll be there tomorrow. Everyone else will be there, But I always enjoyed walking through there. I brought that to you years ago before anybody knew about it, and then all the lemmings followed. So I said, well, why am I going to do it when you're going to see 16 other videos of the same thing? They're running out of stuff to do. I just like driving around showing you everything. DP Mart, how are you? Long time no see. Dry Creek Beard Care. Robert, we're in North Central Indiana. There you go. That's about as narrow she's going to get it, I'm sure. Frog Creek Tom. He had burgers, ice cream, donuts It's a real buffet this week. Yeah, yeah. This Have you noticed that there's a lot of really weird tubers out there? Some really, really weird tubers. Yeah. Larry Harvey, I'm near Columbus, Ohio, near John Esper. Right, John? You're near the Harveys. When are you guys coming down? You need to make a plan. Coffee's good. Coffee is good tonight. It's one of their Week of Weigels. It's bold coffee, and I put half and half in it. Just a little bit of cream to cut the bitterness out. They don't use Arabica. They use Colombian beans. Columbus beans. There's one for you. It's Columbus beans. We're going to Yosemite. We're going to Yosemite Park. There was another thing he said the other day, and I almost shit my pants. Now I can't remember what it was. It's just how a human being claiming to be intelligent can't pronounce three-quarters of the words that come out of their mouth. I mean, it's one of those things where if you had a room full of people, you'd have people doing that, DP saying High Dry Creek, Harvey 5. We're not near Columbus. He's kidding. I know that. We're right between Dayton and Cincinnati. Cincinnati and John E. are a few hours north of us. There you go. John Esper saying good evening, Dry Creek. Let's see what else was going on. Did I finish? I didn't finish the post office thing, did I? No. I got distracted, said something. Ordered a bunch of stuff for Miss Marie's car. The liner in the back, I got the really nice rubberized one. I got her the Outback carpets for the front and the back. I put on the rain guards, the rain drip edges, and the one that was supposed to come in was supposed to come in Monday. Was the liner in the back, and then the back seat has a rubber, heavy duty rubber with pockets and stuff in it. And it said on my phone, it said delivered to the Pigeon Forge post office. So I drive down the street. I get there and I don't see the card in my post office box. Normally you get those yellow, that. You heard that. That didn't come out of my mouth, it came out of my phone. And I didn't see it. So I went up and got online and I said, hey, what's happening? I just got this on my phone and it says yesterday this was delivered. And he says, all right, I'll go look around. What's your P.O. box? I told him, look around, can't find it. I said, well, what's the situation? He says, well, UPS hasn't been here yet. Maybe they'll be here later or whatever. I said, I'll come back tomorrow. And then Wednesday comes around. I go there, can't find it. I said, what's going on? I don't know. Let me see the numbers. So I gave him the 1Z. 1Z is for ups. And he looked on the computer and I said, I don't see anything. All right. So Wednesday goes by and Thursday comes. I drive up there again with Miss Marie and go in there and say, hey, is it here yet? And I said, we don't know where it is. And I said, but it says right here, it was delivered here on Monday. So I go, what's going on? So today I drive up there. We were working on the house. Miss Marie was doing her OS cleaning. And so I started to do a bunch of stuff here as well. And I drove up to the post office before 4 o'clock. And I go in there and said, hey, what's the deal? Is it here? And he's looking around. And the guy goes, no, it's not here. I said, look, I called UPS. And they said it was delivered here Monday at 3:16 and signed for. Because UPS has a deal with the post office. They deliver stuff and then they give it to you. He goes, I can't find it. I don't know where it is. So we're stalemate right now. I'm going to have to wait till after the weekend. And he said, we'll look into it. Yes, Outback, Larry, Outback is a Subaru. It's the only kind of car I'd buy. I still have my Legacy and very happy with that. Very happy with that car. Zero problems. And I've had it for 7 years. 7 years with, all I did was put tires on it, a battery. I put new brakes on because I thought I heard a little squeal one day. And I said, look, let's just put the new brakes on. I get those Everlast, whatever it is, 2 million miles. The rest of the car will fall up for the brakes though. And what else did I put in? I put plugs in. I wanted platinum plugs in there, and it made a difference in my mileage. Not the standard plugs that they put in. I got the platinum plugs. Fires a lot hotter and it burns a lot better. I'm getting 27 in town and 32 on the highway. But I haven't driven it for over a week. It's just sitting in the driveway because her car is right behind mine. Dry Creek Beer Kid says we had mail in our box at the Gatlinburg post office for some weird names boutique. Oh, I get people's mail all the time. Not my name. I get people's mail and I just bring it back to the counter and go, this isn't me. So there's some bozo there. He's probably out there going, hey man, we really got to put this mail away. One more hit. And they just throw it in the box wherever they want. I mean, it's pretty clear. I've had this box for 9 years. Same box, same name. And I get, Vinnie Boom Bots, the Murrays, the Joneses. Like, how hard was that to look at the envelope? And it's not even the same number on the post office box. Totally different number. The DP Mart. Jeff, that's the government at work. Yeah. They don't know where it is, and the guy's nice at the counter, and the girl that helped me the first couple of days, they looked all over for it. And I said it's not going to be small. It's not going to be a small box because it's a back bed liner made of hard rubber. It's a molded thing. So at best, the worst it could be is rolled, but I don't think they roll it. It's like a TV box, and there's 2 pieces to it. There's for the back seat and then the base. And he says, we don't have any. He said the small boxes and the big boxes. I don't see anything at all. So we got to track that down. It's already paid for. Excuse me. But I have other stuff coming for the car. Larry of the cat's meow. Yeah. Ooh la la. Drake Creek Big. Ooh la la. Yes. Larry says, I've Googled it, Virginia. Mm-hmm. Dry Creek Beer Kid says, I'm not sure, Larry. Maybe it's an omen. You never know. Dry Creek Beer, Virginia. At least you guys are having fun, I don't know what else was going on. I'm trying to think anything stupid's going on. Make sure if you're coming into town, you check out the new store. You check out Pigeon Forge Traders, right directly across the street from Golden Corral and Pigeon Forge. You know where McDonald's is, Golden Corral, IHOP, right there. It's across the street. You can't miss it. Finally, the dinosaurs are up in the air. Russ put up animatronic dinosaurs. These are really cool ones. These are really, really realistic. And they got lights under them, and they're roaring and making all sorts of noise and stuff. And check it out. It's a nice store. Definitely a nice store. You'll find Miss Marie there more now than you'll find her at the Coaster. She likes working at this new store because she works at all 3 stores. And she just likes this new store. And I believe it's because it's very organized, very well organized. Virginia Alexander, I have never met Larry in person until I've gotten to know him. Larry's a nice guy. Leslie and Larry are good people. They're definitely good people. They got a very nice family, very sweet family. And Virginia Alexander, but Patricia Bailey, hey Pat, how are you? Hugs to Jeff and Marie and all you lovely people. Thank you, Pat. I appreciate that. Let's see. Who was telling me the other day they were playing their VR? Who was that? I haven't played it in a couple of weeks. I've been way too busy, but I always, late at night, I get the urge to disappear. It's my escape. I put that headset on and I go places, anywhere I want to go and see all the things around the world I want to see. And once in a while, kill a few zombies. There's nothing wrong with that. Killing a few zombies. I get the aggression out. Dry Creek Beer Care. Larry and Leslie. Could be. Yeah, I agree. John Esper. I see it's did a video there today. Where'd they doing? You got me confused, so tell me what happened. Wayne McAllister. Jeff, hello from Louisville, Kentucky. We're just in Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge through Sunday yesterday and though we might run into you. Oh well, you might. Went to Goats on the Roof in hopes of meeting Miss Marie again. Not no, she's off today and tomorrow. She's off today and tomorrow. I'm blushing, dry. Larry, you don't blush, Larry. Who you kidding? Virginia Alexander, Robin Denise, Leslie, and I text. Yes. So I've been stuck driving Miss Marie's car, and it's just not me. It's not me. The legacy is me. It's a totally different car. John Esper at the they were at the new place today. Well, that's good. I already did probably a dozen videos there already, and I'm sure he did a much better job than me. I'm sure. Harvey Five, an ad right in the middle of a lot. Yeah, I can't help that. It's every 30 minutes they have it set there. That was. I'm sorry. They don't sponsor me. They definitely don't. Sorry about that. David Arsenault, how are you? Good evening, Jeff, from Newport, Tennessee, just up the street. Hope everything is well. I had the resubscribe. Oh, you had to the channel. Some reason it had me unsubscribe, and I didn't do anything. I don't unsubscribe people. I even forgot how to do that. I don't even bother. So most of you check your status, please, because that happens a lot to a lot of you out there, especially you people that are doing content. It just happens. Now, I don't know if YouTube has a thing that after a certain amount of time, days, it just unsubscribes. I do not know. See, Frog King, me too. Check your status, please, and resubscribe. Virginia Alexander, how is Rob doing? He's ornery as always. The Harvey Five, they should pay you. Who should pay me? Who? Tell me. Give me their number. Gary with 2 R's. Fazoli. Fazoli, Larry. Fazoli. Dry Creek Beard Care. He's had some trouble the last few days with the weather change, Virginia. Yeah, the weather has definitely been different, hasn't it? Harvey Five, the YouTube ads. Yeah, they put them in automatic. It's a new thing that they started at the beginning of the year. You have to, on your live, they have to put ads in there. And I chose every 30 minutes because otherwise I'll be in the middle of a conversation and I guess I should have watched the time, but they'll just throw ads in there willy-nilly, and I don't want to do that. Every 30 minutes. So if I do an hour, I know they're going to get at least one ad in. And I don't believe I'll get paid for that. I don't know. It's monetized. The channel's monetized, but if it is, it's pennies on the dollar. John Esper, do you always do a better job? Thank you, John. I appreciate it. I just do what I do. I don't go out there trying to beat people. I just do what I do because I enjoy doing it. I do. Louise Shepard, how are you? Jeff, I'm sitting here melting into the heating pad. Good for you. Arthritis is kicking my butt. The weather here in North Carolina is nasty, rainy, like crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Luis, to help, I'm not a doctor and I don't play one on TV or in the movies. But one thing I have discovered, there's two things. Okay, there's two things. Sorry, Bob. Wait a minute. Philip Holcomb, hello, Jeff. Was that a big fire the other day when you were driving through town? No, not at all. No, there was a fire in Townsend, but it wasn't anything too big. It wasn't just a fire. It happens. John Esper, I'm not getting any commercials on my end. Maybe it's the region. It could be regional. Could be. Wayne McAllister saw that Sakura increased $1 as of today. Oh, I didn't know that. Still amazing price. I'll have to double check that. They're forced to, just like anybody else. You know that. You go out shopping. You know what you're paying for food. Look out my shoulder on this side. Look, that's a shadow, but it looks like, hey, see, hey, how are you? It's a shadow. The Hunchback from Weir's Valley. Kent Garrett, really like the warp speed. You must be a Star Trek fan. Yeah, I like messing around with effects. I really do. And I can't do too much because then it becomes a distraction of what I'm trying to do. I hear the raccoons. You might be able to hear them, but they're fighting. They're always fighting. Boy, the other night we had rain, and they were all up on the deck, and it was a party, a romper room party. They tore everything up. I couldn't believe when I went outside. I look around because I have plants in pots on the deck on tables, and they decided that that was going to be the tug of war, and the carpet by the door that was also ripped to shreds. Um, they have a ball. I don't get mad at them. I go, oh, I gotta clean up after these little varmints. Ken, I'm glad you like the warp speeds. I'll be adding some more stuff little by little. I change things around just to keep it fresh for me because I enjoy doing editing. But sometimes I get bored because I go, wait a minute, I did this already, and I don't just want to spit this stuff out. I don't I don't do YouTube for a living. There are many YouTubers out there. That's their way that they feed themselves. So God bless them. God bless them. But I don't do that. I do it because I have fun. I got nothing better to do. Pat Bailey. Jeff is abnormal. I know I am. I'm certifiable. Marie tells me that all the time. Spaceman Deli. Jeff, where is a good place to get gelato in Pigeon Forge? Oh, I can't think of really. There are a couple of custard places out there, but wow, that's a good question. I'll ask around and see if people have. Don't confuse gelato with custard. Okay, a lot of people do. It's not the same. DP Martin, I miss Joe. Yeah, I know. I get a lot of people asking for Joe. He may make a comeback. I don't know. He was just a joke at one time. That's all. He was just something I used to use in radio. But you didn't get to see me, but you heard Joe. It was just we had this banter we did in the morning just to kill time. Patricia Bailey, abnormal from Young Frankens. Oh, that's right, Abby Normal. Abby Normal. Yes, that's a good movie. That's a John Esper. Does Rosie and her cubs still come around? They're probably still sleeping. They should be coming out soon as the weather gets much warmer. Haven't seen any bear. None. And normally, when it warms up, they're all over the place. I haven't seen not one goose egg, not one. Larry Harvey says, I've seen gelato at Three Bears. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Three Bears. No, I haven't had it, so I don't know. Um, Gelato has a different consistency than custard. So if you check it out, it's good. It's a soft form of ice cream, and it tastes good. Move this over a little bit so I can look at you and look at the screen at the same time. Spaceman Dudley, thanks, Larry. Yeah, check it out because I can't. Larry, can you think of any other places? I can't. I don't know if that's going to be. I just don't want people see you and not have to do that. Patricia Bailey, my daughter shot a deer. Had it so I can speak of how it is. I've Deer's pretty good. It's got to be cooked right. My hair's looking weird. Yeah, the wig is coming off. Larry Harvey, Spaceman. I've never had it, so I can't speak how good. It's not bad. If you're going to make a stew with deer, it's got to be cooked well, because it is a tough meat. And it's a different flavor. It's not a bad flavor. It's a different flavor. It makes good jerky if you're going to do jerky. Spaceman Dudley says, DP, we're doing good despite getting older. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, we're all getting older. All of us. Larry, how are you? Larry Sky, how are you? Good to see you. Larry Harvey says, I need some coconut ice cream. Oh, yes, I love coconut ice cream. And Denise wants some too. In fact, she wants a gallon. She just emailed me. Didn't you hear the phone? She just emailed me. DP Mart's the same here. Thanks, God. Yeah, we're all getting older. Just take care. Oh, who was I talking to before? Again. Who was that? Was that Virginia that had the arthritis? Anyways, I'll go back to this in a minute, so stand by. One thing I found, because I have my knees bother me and Miss Marie just from age. And one thing, turmeric is very good. You could buy that over the counter, OTC turmeric, and you want to get the highest milligram you can. You take a couple of those every day, and after about a week or so, you'll notice the difference in your arthritis. Now, there's people out there that there's companies that sell this stuff, something factor, relief factor, something. That's all it is turmeric. It's just turmeric in a pill form, and they charge you way too much. You can get a bottle for $3-4, a few hundred pellets, and it is good for you. Another thing that really helped me, I noticed within the first week, is a hydrogen bottle. I wish I had it up here to show you, but it's a bottle about this big, and the top unscrews. You put water, about that much water, half of it, and the bottom um, has an ion generator in it and a button. So you put the top on, you screw the top on, you push the button, and it makes really cool colors. It makes like a tornado in the glass, a blue. And after about a minute and a half, you've got hydrogen water, and hydrogen is proven to take away inflammation. They just couldn't figure out how to get it um, in a liquid form. Finally, they figured it out. John S. Miss Marie definitely makes the best hot chocolate on the coast. Yes, she does. Louise Shepard, me, you, Louise. That's it. That's you. Check it out. You can just Google it, hydrogen water bottle, and they range in different prices. They're not really expensive, but I bought two of them, and Miss Marie has noticed a difference in her knees. It took her about 2 weeks, but her knees do not bother her. My hip was really bothering me for a long time, and within a week I couldn't even feel the pain anymore, and that convinced me it's working. Jimmy Spencer, for arthritis, the best thing to do is stop eating nightshade plants. Yes, and too much protein and no pork. If you have arthritis, this goes for all of you out there. All of you out there. If you're having arthritis in your fingers, your arms, um, any other appendage on your body, cut out the protein, cut out the pork altogether, cut out red meats as best as you can, and you'll notice the difference. I have. Um, yes, I miss bacon. Yes, I miss a good fried pork chop, but what the hell that I have to pay. I notice now if I have like a pork chop, it's been a while since I've had one, within 2 days, my ankles have swollen. And probably you guys are experiencing the same thing. Is that camera not focusing there? Okay, good. Ooh. Jimmy, what is the nightshade plant? There's a whole variety of nightshade plants, and you've got to be careful what you eat, what you put down. Fast food is the worst thing for arthritis. Any fast food, because it has all the nitrates and things that you don't want in your body. There, gonna sit a little closer and see you guys. Howdy. Um, I thought you loved the hair like I do on the coconut. I love it. In fact, I wish somebody would like shave off their beard and throw it in my coconut ice cream. Yeah, dry creek beer. Patricia Bailey, yum. Pork chops cooked and roasted peppers. Yes, yes, all of that is really good. But it's also really bad for you. Really bad for you. Now, moderation and moderation. You've heard me say that many times. Once in a while, have a pork chop. But if you're eating pork every day or red meat every day, your body's going to it's going to catch up with you. I promise you it will. I'm proof positive of that. DP Moore. Ms. Marie at work. No, she was on a cleaning spree today, as she usually does. I just leave her alone. I don't say a word. I don't want to interrupt the flow of the cleaning, because she goes through this place like an electric Chinaman. She really does, and I'm not complaining. I love the fact that she's a clean freak. Um, Patricia Bay, tomatoes are in the night. Yes, tomatoes, and they're acidic too, so that's another thing you don't need to. Things like spinach isn't really good for that. It's not good at all. How many of you out there? Let me catch up with people. Jimmy Spencer, Spaceman. You Google it up. Potatoes, tomatoes, green peppers. Yeah, all the things I love. All the things you love. I know it. Harvey 5. There's Rob and Denise' new company, Dry Creek Beard Care and Pizzeria. DP Mart, I understand. Patricia Bailey, we eat mostly what is outdoors. Yeah, and a rule of thumb is eat close to the ground. All right. Eat close to the ground. Where's the camera? There. Eat close to the ground. The stupid camera's right in front of me, and I'm looking for it all over. How stupid am I sometimes? What an idiot. Uh, Eat close to the ground, especially if you're suffering. I mean, if you're old like me, and some of you are nice and young, you don't have to worry too much, but be mindful. There are telltale signs when this stuff happens. I used to love peanut butter. I haven't had peanut butter in years, and I used to eat it by the jar full. Um, I would start my day, especially when I was in radio, I'd start my day with a tablespoon. I had the jar, dip in that thing and pop that out. And you'd feel that protein kick in about 15 minutes and then have two or three of these things. I ran to work and I was 5 miles away. But no, that's really bad for you. Too much protein is really bad. It creates uric acid too in your joints, and that's why I digress to go back to you. How many of you out there take lisinopril for your heart, blood pressure? Anybody out there take lisinopril for your blood pressure? Come on, answer. Answer. There's a lot of us who I'm not doing it anymore, Pat Bailey. I take that pill. It is proven that it increases uric acid many times 10, which is bad for arthritis in your joints. Talk to your doctor. See if there's an alternative, and there are alternatives. Josh, you say, hey guys, how you doing? Josh, you say, Josh, you don't take. No, that's right. You can't take lisinopril. Don't do that. The Harvey Five, I do. Find an alternative. Find an alternative. Really bad for your body. Wayne McAllister, yes. Find an alternative. I also take carvedilol. Do any of you take carvedilol? That's a beta blocker. They haven't found any problems with that yet, thank God. Josh, you say that's why I couldn't take it. Bad for the kidneys. And you were suffering from that. I know that. You can't even have any of that. Thank God. Spaceman Dudley. Peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter, and oh yeah, banana sandwich, all that stuff. I take a bunch of this. No, well, for some reason I have high blood pressure. There are alternatives to lisinopril, and you need to talk to your doctor about that before you take too much of it, because you're solving one problem but creating another one, and that's not good. That is so not good, because then you'll be taking another pill to counteract that. What is that? Coltracine. If you have gout or you have joints that hurt, you can always ask your doctor for coltracine. It's not over the counter; it's a prescription, but it does break up the crystals in your joints. It breaks it up, dissolves it, and gets it out really, really quick. Virginia Alexander, I take that one. Talk to your doctor. Remember, I'm not a doctor, but I found some alternatives. So talk to them. Tell you want an alternative to lisinopril, and they are out there. Dry Creek. Then that's what I'm telling Dr. Tuesday. No more blood pressure pills for me. I mean, you may need blood pressure pills, but um, get one that's not lisinopril. I can't remember the name of the actual drug. I can go down and get it, but I'm too lazy. Patricia Bailey. I had a spinal cord injury in my neck. I no longer feel pain. That could be good, but that could be bad. If you don't feel pain, that means if you do something, you don't feel that you did something. So always be careful, be careful, be careful. Jim Spencer. You can use cayenne pepper, yep, to lower blood sugar. That is very true. Um, and they sell that in capsules, cayenne pepper. You can go to the health food stores, or even, I know Walmart, they have a section of natural pills that you can look up, and you could Google it now. That's the nice thing about it. You Google natural foods for high blood pressure, and they'll give you a whole list of them. And then just, it's the moderation and moderation. It's what you're eating is what's causing you the pain that you're in. So if you're suffering from high blood pressure, it's something you're eating, something you're doing. Now, granted, if you have a heart condition, that's a whole nother subject. But if it's because of what you're consuming, then stop consuming that stuff and change change your ways, change your life. It's not that hard. At first, it's difficult, but it's not as bad as you think. Wayne McAllister, you're hitting all my meds. Widowmaker, Survivor. Yeah, there a lot of those pills out there are not good for you. Sure, you think they are, and the doctor's only going to give you some information. But if you're a good patient, you'll ask your doctor. I would turn my head and go, "Damn, look at that." You'll ask your doctor, what are the pros and cons? What are the side effects? And of course, on the packaging, they're there, but whoever reads all those, ask the doctor. He'd spend a couple more minutes and tell me what are the worst side effects of this pill. And then you decide whether you want it or not. That's why I won't take statins. I was prescribed statins right after my heart attack. I said, Doc, listen to me. I'm not taking statins. Let's get that through your head and mind. Not happening. Not happening. Stroke makers. Those are widow makers too. Jimmy saying hello. Jimmy Spencer, hello. Joshua State, Virginia Alexander. Since I'm allergic to lisinopril, they put me on carvedilol, which I have too. I take that. And that's a beta blocker. Now that's a two-pronger. Carvedilol is a beta blocker plus a blood pressure lowerer. And I've had no ill effects, and I haven't found any side effects that are that bad. You know, all these things have something, but lisinopril, bad, very bad. So talk to your doctor right away, okay? And you might find you're going to start feeling better too, especially in your joints. Wayne McCall says, I take allopurinol. I'm not sure what that. I have horrible gout. Have you tried coltracine? Wayne, coltracine. I'm not sure what this is. I've never ever tried this, but being I haven't had a bout of it in a while, and it's all because of what I was eating. I know it's just too much protein. I love nuts. I love granola, and all those things are high in protein, and so I had to cut back on all of that stuff. Now I just eat Greek yogurt. When I need a snack, I have Greek yogurt with blueberries or any type of berry with it. Not strawberries. I don't buy strawberries anymore because most of them are genetically modified. They're not real strawberries. Stay away from them. Spaceman, what up, Josh? Harvey 5. I would need lisinopril. Oh, I just lost you. There it was. I need lisinopril if I could lose 70 pounds. Larry, it's I've come down. I haven't weighed myself. I don't weigh myself. I judge my weight by what I'm wearing, and my clothes now fit. And Josh, you could tell you, and Denise too. My clothes are falling off me. And in fact, who said that the other day when they were there? Oh, it was John Esper. He said you got skinny, and not as skinny enough as I want. I'd like to lose another 10 to 15, and I think I could still stay healthy at that point. It's a life change, and it's a rewiring of your brain. It's eating good things and staying away from crap. And that's the hardest thing because the temptation is on the left side and the right side of your window all day long as you're driving up and down. Burgers, this, that. You just have to look at them as barking dogs and drive by them. You can't succumb to them. Stop and get a salad. Go to one of the marketplaces, get a salad. Get chicken salad. That's always good. Or get chicken. We eat a lot of chicken here, a lot of chicken in many different ways. I've learned that you can do a lot with chicken, and it works. It really works because now I'm fitting. I'm in. I was at one time at a 38. Pants were 38. Dropped down to 36, and now the 36 are falling off my body. If I don't have a belt on, my pants come right down. So my goal is to shoot for a 34 waist. Once I do that, I know I can take a large shirt, medium to large, and I just breathe better. I walk better. I don't feel lethargic. But yeah, it's a lifestyle. Patricia Bailey, I live with only 15% of my spinal cord working. I'm so sorry for you on that. I wish I could help you, but I don't know what to do. Joshy Stacy saying hello, Jimmy. Kevin Music, hello, Kevin. Thank you for joining us tonight. Dry Creek. Don't you hate it, Leslie? No, well, hate what? Josh and Stacy, what up, spaceman? It's Dry Creek, my family too. Dry Creek, yeah, I have lost weight, and I can feel it, and you can see that in the video. Miss Marie says, "I got to take a picture of you," and she took. I was out on the deck, and she goes, "God, you're looking good. Now I got to get rid of my boyfriend because you're looking better than him." But I do feel better. I can now. It doesn't mean anything. It may be weird to you, but I can now put on my pants without unbuttoning them. That's a real proof to me that I'm doing. And I don't mean the 38s, the 30s. I could just pull them up. I don't, most people got to unzip them up. I could just pull them up and they still fall right down. And I go, okay, you're doing all right, fat boy. You're doing all right, porky pig. Wayne McCall says, I only eat chicken, turkey, and fish a lot. Good for you. Veggies and whole grain. You're on the right track, my friend. Yep. You're on the right track. What things do you have wrong with you? And you said you had gout. What causes you to get gout? What brings an episode up? Too much protein? Too much red meat? Because I didn't see red meat in that list there. Larry Harvey, I'm shooting for a size 16. Talk about underprivileged me. So you're testing skin limits to see how much stress skin can take, like a balloon. Yeah, that diet for them worked really good, didn't it? We're on a diet, we're doing and eating stuff and shit down there. Excuse my language. Food down their throat. I think I probably should clean that lens one of these days. Larry's a character. Behave, Larry. Nah, keep being Larry. Patricia Bailey. I'm not bothered by the spinal cord thing. Okay, you giggle. Neurologist will look at me in MRI and ask, do we even walk to the office? And because you don't feel pain, that's why. And I'm glad you don't, because I'm sure it is painful. Larry is saying, I'm trying, Virginia. I'm failing. There's no failing. There's no option for failing. You have to be serious. You have to be serious. I'm putting my finger on this lens here for a second. I think it's dusty. It's not auto-focusing like it should. That's better. Wayne says, heredity. To your family and my suffer. Yeah, my family, heart problems were in my family. And so far I'm beating it. But most of them, they didn't die of anything but massive heart attacks. But I can tell you, the ones that had heart attacks, they had one and they were dead. I've had 6 and I'm not dead yet. So must be doing something right. Just trying to live a reasonably good life. That's all I'm looking for. A reasonably good life, happy life, comfortable life. And almost everything in my bucket list is complete. One of them was to be here in a cabin in the mountains, in the Smoky Mountains. And I achieved that, and finding a good wife. Still looking for that, but only kidding. Virginia says, Larry, I made 3 loaves of banana bread today, and I'm working on a focaccia bread. Ooh, that's good stuff. That's got the cheese on it. Yeah. Pat Bailey, Jeff, according to the neurologist, I am not supposed to be able to breathe. Well, he's a liar, right? You saw me standing, walking, moving, my arms, mouth. Oh, yes, I was breathing. Yeah, listen, just because they tell you something doesn't mean it's the truth, okay? They're humans too. Brad Lucas, how are you? How's the family? How are the kids and the twins? Everybody okay? How you been? I haven't heard from you in a long, long time. Dry Creek. What? What can I say? Good to see you, Brad. Say hello to your wife and the kids, the twins. Where's the pictures? She's here. She's proof positive. One thing I haven't given up is coffee, and I won't be doing that. I don't take drugs and I don't drink alcohol. And that's that. That just isn't going to happen. Coffee's my crutch. It is my crutch. Virginia Alexander didn't take pics today. How come? And you can find us on TikTok, Vacation Station TV Sales. I can't get the sales off there. As soon as I try to take it off, it's denied. I wanted it to be Vacation Station TV, but it's already there, so I can't duplicate it. So it's got to be Vacation Station TV Sales. And I haven't put anything up for sale yet, no, and I have no plans on doing that in the near future. I thought I was, but I don't know. I'm not motivated like I used to be. Brad Luke says, hanging in there. Haven't been down there, right? Mostly lurk, but still watch. Oh, look. Okay. My eyes aren't that good anymore either. Thank you, Brad. I do appreciate that. It's PB. Hey, PB. Hello, Jeff. How you doing? You still playing with your VR? I hope so. Wayne McCown says, just got my coffee supply. Mountain Brothers several days ago. Best coffee. They have a huge supply. I got to go see him. He wanted me to come up there. Oh, that's another conundrum I have. No, not with him. Mountain Brothers is a great place. Great. They got great coffee there too. I do buy from them. When I go there, if I'm low, I get the walnut or the southern pecan coffee. Hey, Pam. Hey, it's PB. Here's the predicament, but I can't predicament. Another Yitz slogan. I can't. I won't say the name. And a business wants me to do a video for them, and it's a food place. And they told me they'll pay me whatever I need to have, that type of thing. But the problem is, I've had the food and I don't believe in it. So I'm having. I've got to figure a way to bow out comfortably and respectfully. Excuse me. Brad Lucas, we're still dreaming of our Smoky Mountain cabin, but I suppose young enough. Just keep focused, Brad. You just keep focused. What I did, and I told you this, I found them the other day, and I can't remember where I put them, but I had business cards when I was in the radio stations, and I would draw on the back of them. I had my card, and on the back of them, I draw mountains, Smoky Mountains, and cabins in different locations in those little drawings. There'd be a stream going through, and then some of them a lake, and be little business cards. I did this while I was on the air. I doodled while I was talking, and I had a big pile of them. And after X amount of time, it's wired into your head. It's like you put it on the mirror. It says, "I will lose 100 pounds in 2 days." That type of stuff, which you can't do. And Smoky Mountain Sunset. Yep, great taste and smell. Absolutely, absolutely. And that's how I kept that in my mind. I didn't get distracted because I did it every day for 30 plus years, every day. HPB has been playing the Oculus. Very good. Right? Did you get any new games, PB? Any new games? Hey, Josh, you said no secret about you and me and life. Yes, I know. How many love children do we have? I don't know. But that, if you have a goal, and I did this too when I wanted my first house, and I remember I put it on the mirror, just a little post-it, and I will have a house in 1 year, and that's you don't have to make it just right there. So when I'm doing my business in the morning, I would see it and look at it. I said, I will have a house in 1 year. And after that 1 year came, I did. I was able to buy a house with no money down, and subsequently, with the method that I use, let me read these. William McCown, Larry. All right, my wife hates coffee and still loves making mine because of the smell. Nothing like fresh ground beans, and I fresh grind every single day. I don't do the instant stuff. Brad, 43 in our second Ohio house. Maybe this time around when? HPB, I've been fishing and playing Meta Worlds games, and I'm so bad at killing zombies, they always get me. Did you remember what I told you to do with the zombies? You push them away or you hold their head with your hand. They can't bite you. You grab them, you grab the head, and they don't do anything. And then you can put the gun to their head or you can stab the knife in their eye and stuff like that. That's always fun. It's always fun. Just I almost went to Ethiopia. That's what you got to do, PB. When they come at you, you can push them away and they stumble back and you can regain your composure. Or if there's only one coming at you, is there, you know how they go, your hand just pop them, push them away. Always reload your gun. Don't forget, because you only get 6 shots in that one gun, or 16 if you're using the 9mm. Always take time to reload your gun after every kill. Get into that habit. And collect stuff. Remember, you got to collect stuff in order to stay alive. It's one of my favorite smells. Biscuits and yeah, I like fresh biscuits. Nothing like that. Biscuitville, Larry. Is there such a thing called Biscuitville? Wayne McAllister, Larry, country ham on those biscuits. Oh, that would be nice, but I can't do that. I can't. I don't want to suffer. I don't want to suffer. My hair is finally dry. Right before I went on live, I just jumped out of the shower. Marie says, "You're smelling like a hippie." Wayne McAllister, Larry, country ham. Yeah, I love it. Exactly. Of course, Wayne. There are many things that if you have goals in your life, it doesn't matter how old you are, the smallest of goals, you have to keep them in front of your face. And not while you're driving, of course, but somewhere where you see them. Refrigerator door, the mirror in the bathroom, put them on the tips of your shoes, whatever you got to do. But remind yourself what you're trying to do so that you don't get distracted and do something totally contrary to what you're trying to do. I probably need to start over. Yeah, just start the game over. Start the game over, because you start with a bunch of weapons. Collect now, PB. Are you looking on the ground for boxes of bullets? You know they're all over the place, and sometimes you got to go around things. You got to go around a box or behind the door and load up all the shells you can. Excuse me. Doesn't matter what bullets there are, just load them, load them, load them. And are you collecting things off the street? You know, there's law. I know it sounds stupid, but there's like a piece of wood on the street. Throw it in your knapsack. There'll be a sneaker. Take the sneaker. Throw the sneaker in. There'll be a cigarette lighter. Take that. It's usable. There'll even be packs of cigarettes on the ground. And at first I go, "Oh, cool, look at this." So I picked it up and go, and the guy's actually smoking a cigarette. I go, "This is kind of weird. This is giving the wrong thing for kids, because you take out this cigarette and it blows smoke and everything." But no, you take the cigarette, throw it in your pack. It's used for building things. Everything you find, a box of staples, there's nails. You got to collect everything, bring it back to the bus, dump it in there, and go out and get more stuff. You get more stuff, better stuff at night. But if you want the crap scared out of you, go out at night. You know what I'm talking about, right, PB? Go out at night, and those things are there. But after a while, you become acclimated to where they're. And if you listen, you can tell where they're coming from. The growling, the groaning, that type of stuff. It's either the left ear or the right ear. It's coming from the back or from the front. What else? Wayne McAllister. I haven't eaten country ham for 5 years since my. Good for you, Mr. Wayne. Very good. How long did it take you, Wayne, to actually wean yourself off of having the bad stuff? Was it very long, or did you find it after a heart attack? You kind of have a wake up call, you know. What did Brad say here? Your heart doing okay? You said my dad's 6-time heart attack. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thank you, Brad. I guess they found more blockage since the last time, but they did tell me on the last heart attack I had, which is 2-3 years ago, they said there's 40% blockage, and they can't do anything till after that. And I said, "Well, I'm already here. Just go down that avenue. You went down this one. Go down that avenue, and root to that bad boy." He says, "I can't. I can't. It's got to be at more than 40%." So I think that's what happened, and I feel good. I feel pretty good. One thing I did notice, that heart attack affected my eyes, and I had to kind of, sounds weird, I had to retrain my reading technique. I noticed that my eye would wander off the line that I'm doing, and I go, "Rrr, rrr." So I'm trying to read more to rewire. That's all you got to do. I mean, that's when you have one of these things. The first one was really bad. First one affected my walking. I was walking like Frankenstein, like that for a long time. Couldn't get in and out of the tub at all. That she said she lost her weapons. Yeah, start over, PB. Just start over. It's okay to do that. It's totally okay. Oh God. Wayne says huge wake up call. Scared, yeah, it scared the crap out of you. Made lifestyle changes immediately. Lost 60 pounds in 6 months. Good for you. Excellent. There. Learn, learn from him, from Wayne. It was a wake up call. You don't want to have to go through that in order to get that wake up call. You're getting the wake up call right now from him and from me. Take that wake up call and say, maybe I need to wake up call right now from him and from me. Take that wake up call and say, maybe I need to change a few things in my life. There's several, the YouTubers out there that are constantly just stuffing their faces with heart attack food. And one day, either they're going to have a massive heart attack or they're just going to fall over and die in their pasta. They're just going to, and that's it. It's over. Done with. Done with. Because not everybody survives a heart attack. It depends on how strong your heart is. And my doctor always says to me, you got a good, strong heart. You should have been dead by now. Thanks, Doc. Northeast Ken, heart technology today is incredible. 1959, my dad had a massive heart attack at 35. Damn, didn't survive. If it happened today, he would still be with us. I believe so. I believe so. Since my first one, now my dad, he didn't die of a heart attack, but he had one while he was in the hospital, and they found it very hard. And this is years and years ago. They could have taken care of it in a heartbeat, but that really brought his downfall. Wayne McAllister, I can point any of you what to do. Let me know. There you go. Wayne says it'll help you out. And it's not drastic. It's not like you're going to have to eat nuts and berries or bark off a tree. You're just going to have to eat sensibly. You're going to have to change some of the crap you're throwing down your face. And I know it's tough, but consider the alternative. Either you'll be dead sooner, and if you don't, you change now and do things better, you'll be dead later. We're all going to die. But the thing is, do you want to die today or you want to die years from now? Or do you want to, like a lot of these tubers that eat like this, most of them, from what I could tell just by looking at their ankles and stuff, not that Leslie, I'm an ankle freak. Yeah. Feet and ankles. Absolutely. Stinky, dirty feet. You got to love them. You can tell by people's ankles whether they're pre-diabetic or not, and on the borderline. Moderation. Larry, that's right. Larry Scott, that's right. Brad Lucas, look at luck of the draw. My dad had two, 3 total blockages, widowmakers. Yep. Is that what killed him, Brad? Or he came out of that? It's a way of life. Yeah, it is. It's a lifestyle change. And agree with me, Wayne, you got to cut out all the fast food, all that crap. You just don't buy it. And look at all the money you're going to save. I promise you're going to save so much money. Because think about now, especially now, you see it on YouTube and on TikTok, how the prices of fast food have really escalated. A Big Mac's costing you $18. I'll be damned if I pay $18 for a Big Mac. I don't buy them, but I'll really now I would or chicken breast, or I prefer to buy the whole chicken and cook it, and some vegetables and put it in a crock pot. That's what we do a lot. I have a crock pot. We have several crock pots, and sometimes they're both going. And you cook, and then when you come home, you got a meal that the whole house radiates that smell. It just wafts in the air. And you come home, you go, oh, that's so good. That smells so good. And you eat that, and it's healthy, and you get full. I mean, the whole idea is you want to fill yourself up. You're having a hunger pang, and you want to fill, but you don't fill it with crap. Oh, who did I miss here? Said have a good weekend. Sorry. Lifestyle. Virginia, have to run. Thank you. Have a good weekend. You too, Virginia. Thank you for coming. I do appreciate that. Wayne says, Brad, I had a 90 and 100% blockage. Yes, I did too. And that's what knocked me to the ground, was that 90+% blockage. Just took me to the ground. Not good. Brad, look. No, he's fine. Good. God bless him. Dan Weaver. Hello, Dan. Thank you for joining us. Wayne McAllister, Brad, how old is your dad? He's 69. We have something in common. Brad Lucas, 72 now, 6 heart attacks and a pacemaker. No, I'm not going to do the pacemaker thing. The doc said, we can cut you. I said, that ain't going to happen, doc. You get the rotor-rooter out. You get that thing spinning, and he put it right there, right in my wrist. And I was fully awake for that. And I could see it in the camera. I think there were 6. Yeah, 3 and 3. 3 TV screens, and then the bright light coming down. And I watched that thing go into my arm, across my chest. He slipped, came out my mouth, and was going, hello, hello, hello. And then came out my butt once. We pulled it right back in, went to the heart. Only kidding. Hey, it's PB, like Virginia. See you, Dry Creek. Yeah, nothing worse. I'm sure a lot of your parents or grandparents, had heart attacks and they passed away. And with technology, you can be in and gone. It's almost an outpatient procedure. You drive up. I'm waiting for drive up. I could just drive up, recline the seat, stick my hand out the door. He goes in there. He goes, "Okay, you're gonna be okay. Would you like a cheeseburger and fries with that, sir?" Larry Scott, my family has a history of strokes and cancer. Yeah, that's why you've got to be careful, Larry. You've got to think of that because you are part of that blood. So that means you're prone to it too. Same thing with diabetes. If your grandparents or great grandparents, they die of diabetes, it's in your blood. It's there. It's just waiting to come alive. Hey, it's PB. I'm on Eliquis cause your AFib. It sucks because I can't take ibuprofen. Really. I still use ibuprofen. Like aspirin's give me an upset stomach. Ibuprofen I have a problem with. If you can't take ibuprofen, ask your doctor about meloxicam. Meloxicam is like ibuprofen, does the same thing, only it's not ibuprofen. Meloxicam. Check it out. Check it out. I have bottles of that too. It's an anti-inflammatory drug, and it's not the ibuprofen. Like I said, both my folks passed from cancer, and an uncle also. Yeah, happens. Excuse me. I mean, let's face it, we're all going to be bug food sooner or later. So, my wife uses meloxicam for her knee. Yes, it's very good for the knees, arthritis, and for those of you that have arthritis, ask your doctor about meloxicam. I've had no effects. I haven't taken one of those in a long time. HPB. Oh wow, I've been on meloxicam and I love it. Ask next. Yes, it doesn't make you stupid or silly. It just takes the pain away. Dry Creek Beard Care. Sister had a parachute put in this week. Mom had double bypass a few months ago, 90% blockages. Same thing that killed my grandfather years back, but would be able to, no doubt, would have saved him now. No doubt. If we had this technology 20, 30 years ago, a lot of your people would still be with us. But, technology takes time. It has to be discovered. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm feeling good, feeling better. I got to sit back. Okay, that's better. But enjoying life, definitely enjoying life, and you should too. And you really want to enjoy life healthy. You don't want to be constantly going to the doctors and feeling like crap all the time. If you are, change your style. Stop drinking Mountain Dew. Do I hear anybody out there drinking Mountain Dew? There's one particular person out there. No. Denise, if you just got rid of that crap, you'd feel a lot better. I'm telling you, you would. Yeah, I know. Kevin Music, my wife, that's so bad for you. You might as well just drink antifreeze. It's better. You drinking coffee, I'll drink my Mountain. No, two different things. Apples and oranges completely. The coffee does not do anything for you. No, that Mountain Dew, I'm going to do some stuff for you. Yeah. You're just addicted to it. I'm telling you, go see you on the side of the road. We'll work for Mountain Dew, all disheveled in an overcoat. Yeah, Great Smoky Mountain Dew. Dan Weaver, no Mountain Dew now. These are fighting words. I know. Sorry, it's really bad for you. Just look it up. Don't take my word for it. It's worse than Coca-Cola. It's really bad for you. Oh God, I'm just trying to help you guys out. Dry Creek, they are Dan. Dry Creek is saying yes, Pam. Larry said coffee is a lot better for you than yes. Thank you, Larry. Definitely a lot better for you. Wayne says coffee actually has proven healthy. Yes, I know, and it's true. That's true. I never have an urge to have a Mountain Dew. No, if there was no more water, I would drink my own urine. I think so. Other than Mountain Dew. Jeff Shuchuk, hello from Ontario. Hi, Guy. How are you? Ontario, Canada. Coming down the first 3 weeks in July. Hopefully, you can meet up. Yes, yes. Please come to the coaster. Let me know in advance. Just either text me. That's the best way. Is text me or email me. It's on the webpage. Brad Lucas, guilty as charged, but actually drinking Coke now. Oh, sure. Dan, stop with that stuff. Dry Creek says it's healthier. Everyone else, I've had my Mountain Dew. Yes, you're just addicted to it. That's all. You might as well do crack. You might just do crack too. HBB, I need to get busy and watch what I put in my mouth after hearing all. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad I inspired you. I want you all healthy. I don't want to hear one day. Oh, did you hear they died? Their buttholes swelled up after having a gallon of Mountain Dew, and there was nothing they could do about it. Cajun OGO, have you been up to the Ego House of Pancakes yet? No, just open it. No, I haven't. Probably won't go there. Miss Marie makes a killer pancake. She made one for me the other day. She was making breakfast. You want a pancake? I said, if it's got blueberries in it. And she made it better than any pancake I've ever had at a restaurant. Because I like my pancakes brown around the edges, a little crispy and perfect. Perfect. She made that pancake perfect and had the blueberries in it. I don't put syrup on anything. I don't put sugar on anything. I just eat it dry with my coffee. Larry says that's the Southern drink of choice: Mountain Dew or sweet tea. I'll take tea, not sweet, because I don't do sugar. But the tea I would have because it's caffeinated. Wayne says Jeff will be back in May. I'll let you know. Okay, Wayne. Thank you. Thank you. Dry Creek Beard Care. I've started back on exercise bike and treadmill. Probably, Denise, if I and Rob, take a stick and a string and a bottle of Mountain Dew and put it out in front of that bike, she'll be shedding pounds. She'll be a mere shadow of what she is after just a few hours. Try it out. Kevin Music, my wife had a stroke at the age of 42. Her dad had one exactly 1 week later, both brain stems, blood clots. Not good. Not good. I hope everything is doing better. No blood clots, you got to use blood thinners. Probably taking what is that one? Berlinta or one of the other ones. They want me to do that too. I don't like that. I don't like that. HPB, that's awesome, Dry Creek. Yes, keep it up. You've got to be committed to it. A lot of people go, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And the next day, they're not doing anything. They're back where they were doing the same crap over and over. Is that a commercial that's coming up? Something just popped up on the screen. I don't know. Yeah, you've got to be committed to it. It's not, I'm going to do this today and stop. Like the Orca twins out there. We're on a diet. You're on a diet. Yeah, for a week. And then you're back to porking out. You're at the trough a couple of weeks later. That's not a lifestyle change. That's just stupidity. You might as well stretch that skin to the max. Larry said, I drink the smart water, but don't feel any smarter. Well, you're not drinking enough. You got to drink more. I do suggest you people out there to get the hydrogen water bottle. It makes its own hydrogen. It's in a bottle, hydrated hydrogen water. It's ionized water. And Miss Marie feels better, and I felt better within a week. I noticed my ankles, my knees, my hip pain was gone, and I wasn't taking any drugs to dull the pain. And I noticed that if I don't drink it for one day, I start feeling pain coming back. So I always in the morning, before I do anything, even before I have my cup of coffee, I make my bottle of hydrogen water. And it does help. Look it up. Hydrogen water is proven. The studies are stacked this high on how it's an anti-inflammatory. Hydrated water, hydrogen water, is an anti-inflammatory. William Smith, man, you'll drink a cup of pecan coffee one time, you'll be hooked. Yeah, that's true. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Fresh ground though, right, William? Right. Got to be fresh. Not that pre-cut stuff. Dan Weaver, I work 2 jobs. Don't need a diet. I just need to have time to eat. I know that all too well. That's where my problem started. When I had the radio stations, I was forever there. And even though it would have taken me 3 to 5 minutes to just leave the station property and make a left or a right on Highway 301, and there was tons of places. And what I did was go right to the first fast food place. You know what that was? Checkers. And that I swelled up like a poisoned dog from eating that stuff, because I'd wolf down a burger and some fries, and I'd have X amount of minutes. Okay, I got, for the top of the hour, I got 5.5 minutes to eat and then get back on the air again. And I just a balloon. William Smith, only way. Yeah, make the commitment. Listen to me today, hear me tomorrow. I'm telling you, try it. You can't go wrong. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I talked for a while. I hope you had fun tonight. I did. I didn't know I was going to be on this long. And I thank every single one of you out there that came on with me. I do appreciate that. Let everybody know that you found Vacation Station TV. I don't know when I'll be on again. I'm not going to make any false promises. You never know when it'll pop up. I just felt compelled to try the computer out today. And thank you. Thank you, Leslie. Appreciate that. Tell Larry I said good night. Dry Creek, bye-bye. William Smith. House Marie, I heard she loves crawfish cheese. Yeah, she does. She does. That's gone. That's gone. That's a long time gone. Brad Lucas, have a good night. Yes, you too. Say hello to the twins. Kevin Music. Okay, have a good night. Gary 2 hours. Good night, all. Make sure you go to these other people's channels. There's Larry. Comes to me across. That's right. That's the Larry. I knew the name, but I don't want to say anything. He's the guy at Kroger. That's right. You're manager or what, Larry? I know you're a manager there, but I'm not produce manager or a great guy. Nice guy. Kroger's great. I do all my shopping there. I refuse to go to Publix because they're outrageously priced. And same thing with Food City. Way too priced. High priced. Frog Tom. Frog King Tom. No, you're Frog Tom from now. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Larry, good night. Grocery manager. That's right, grocery manager. And he works hard, too. Man, every time I see him, he's working. Way too overworked and underpaid. Dan Weaver, good night, Jeff. Thank you all. Have a great weekend, and you never know when you're going to see me again. Be safe. Be sane. Have a great weekend. Bye.